One of Covington's most crucial frontline workers found himself hospitalized with COVID-19.
This is a person that we have been following since the pandemic began. He says he chose not to get vaccinated, but has now changed his mind. WCPO 9 News reporter Courtney Francisco shares his message for others.
This has been Lieutenant Jimmy Adams' office for more than a year now. One of the first Covington firefighters to step up to take those with severe COVID-19 symptoms to hospitals. We watched him take all the steps to protect himself, except for one. Then he ended up in the back of an ambulance as a patient. Every zip mattered to Lieutenant Jimmy Adams when we introduced you in April 2020.
It's a dangerous job, and in 2020, this is what it's become.
He sacrificed time with family, isolating.
Day one.
But he chose not to get the vaccine. It's when he shed the gear and stepped away for vacation that he believes he contracted the virus.
Most emergency workers tend to downplay it, which, you know, I held up my end of the bargain. I did that. And, but I started knowing deep down that something wasn't right. It was settling into my chest pretty bad.
August 13, he says symptoms began. A week later, an ambulance rushed him to the hospital.
My potassium level got really high, and they were worried about cardiac arrhythmias. It affected my liver numbers. It affected my kidney numbers. I was fearful and, wanted to get home to my family.
Quarantined there, he wrote to loved ones, "I messed up."
I got caught up in everything else that's out there, and I wasn't making sound decisions for me or my family. When you're dead and gone, your political beliefs won't matter.
He says his wife tests positive too, but she's vaccinated and her symptoms were not harsh.
If I could rewind a tape, I would do it differently. I personally believe now that there is not a side effect that will make you feel as bad as I felt laying at a hospital bed early last Friday morning, going into these coughing fits and having double pneumonia.
Lieutenant Adams says he's working with doctors to find out when it's best for him to get the shot. Now he expects to be back to work on Sunday. Reporting in Covington, Courtney Francisco, WCPO 9 News.
All right, Courtney, thanks so much for that.